here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my best loadouts in Markmet 4. Little disclaimer, guys, these are not the best classes in Markmet 4, these are just my best classes, the classes I think that, I do best with, and that's pretty much the whole point of the video, is just showing you guys my best classes. And I think actually some of these guys have the potential to be some of the best classes in Markmet 4. But like I said, they're not the best classes. And while I'm going to be showing you guys these classes, showing you the attachments and the perks and stuff like that, I'm going to be showing you guys the gameplay of actually all these classes in the background while this runs. And the first gameplay of the compact is actually on custom, so I hope that doesn't bother you, but the rest are on ranked. And yeah, let's just get right into it. And before I start, I just want to mention that this was a highly requested video because a lot of people have been asking me to show the compact 665 attachments. So here it is. And also one more thing. I think the secondary is something that a person should determine what gun they want to use. I don't think I should be like, this is the loadout and you have to use this secondary for this loadout to be good. No, I think that secondaries are just something that the person should choose. It determines, like, it's your playstyle. You choose what secondary you want. That's not up to me, but I'll still go into some details about the secondaries. So let's just get right into it. The first loadout I have here is with the compact 665, and the attachments I have on it are the compact stock right here, the extended magazines, the ergonomic grip, the suppressor, the sound suppressor, and the holographic sight. So these are my attachments, and I actually personally think that these are some of the best attachments for this gun, for the compact 665 in the game. So I highly recommend these. I like the extended mags because it lets you shoot for a long time. I like the suppressor because it makes this like little beam, like the straight beam, so it looks really nice. And I think it actually improves the accuracy a little. And I like the sight. For some reason, I'm like a guy that likes the holographic because maybe with its color and it's feel like that. But sometimes the glitch might get annoying. If you don't know, there's a holographic glitch where you aim down sights and kind of like bounces up and down. But yeah, these are my attachments for the compact 665. And for the secondary, I am using the Tiger X3, where I use the JHP rounds. Again, the ergonomic grip. For my muzzle, I use the flash hider. And I don't like using a sight on this gun because this gun, like, it's not a gun that it's used with a sight. It's just every single sight looks weird on it. So personally, these are my favorite attachments. I don't actually personally think that the Tiger X3 is the best submachine gun in the game. I actually think the other ones might be a tad bit better, but I just want to show you guys my attachments for the Tiger X3 since it's a new gun. So yeah, I'm still a little sick, guys, so I might sound weird. Okay, for the grenades, I'm using the stun grenade because they're just personally good, and even though you may call me a noob, but it's just a good attachment. So alright, and for the perks, all the perks I use are intervention and then intervention specialization, and I use sharpshooting, grenade belt, integrated radar, and then athleticism. And my belt tier support, this is a really nice setup I like to use, is the advanced recon, the airstrike, and the artillery. So that's pretty much it for my first loadout. Let's just move on to the second one. In this loadout, surprisingly, the VEC 9, if you guys don't know yet, the VEC 9 after the update has become one of the best guns in the game. As you can see in the background, there's some gameplay, and this gun has just become a beast when it comes to just aiming down sights and even in hip fire. I mean, the bullets may come slowly in hip fire, but it is just a fantastic weapon. Close range is okay, medium range is just amazing, long range it actually still does really well. So I really recommend using the VEC 9. This is one of my favorite classes now. Here I use the compact stock, I use the FMJ rounds, I use the vertical grip, and the tactical muzzle brake, and the tactical hollow sight for this gun. And along with it, I use the Jolt 7 MP, where I also use the tactical hollow, along with JHP rounds, the ergonomic grip, and the heavy muzzle brake. And usually all these combinations, the way I try to make them is so they have the highest ratings for each statistic. Like the average is at least like a nice middle range. I don't know. I just try to keep them in a nice range. And since this gun, I also use stun grenades with this, but since this gun has such good ADS, for intervention I actually use Paragon Striker instead of athleticism. So it's a really nice attachment, and perk, and I think it really works well with this gun. So, and also here I use the the recon aircraft, the airstrike, and artillery strike. But also, personally, I think like the secondary and the military support should all be up to you. I think you guys should determine, with your playstyle, you guys should determine which kill streaks work best for you. Next gun. This is my sniper class, and I think this is really a simple but great class for the sniper. So what I use is the normal sight, the FMJ rounds, and I think I use the standard muzzle, but you can also use the tactical flashlighter, and I think the suppressor also work, one-shot kill. For my secondary, I use the OPS, and it has the same attachments as the Jolt 7 MP, so that's that. I have the stun grenade, when you can choose whatever grenade you want. Maybe you want the incendiary grenade, or as I like to call, flame grenade, since I can't really pronounce it that well. And I use the stealth specialization here, where I use opportunism, proximity mine. Proximity mine is pain in the ass when other people use it, but when you use it, you can use it to your advantage to maybe hard scope sometimes and protect yourself from behind. There's also resistance, which is great from protecting yourself from explosives, which there is a lot of and people use them a lot, so you really want to use that perk. And I use active camouflage, which helps make me hidden, hide me from the enemies. So that's what I use, and I use the military support that I usually use, which is the recon, airstrike, and artillery. And for my fourth loadout, I use the Volkov 12, which is the best shotgun personally. I think it's automatic. It's kind of like the Roar 3000, or almost identical to that Roar 3000 from Volkov 3. And it's just a really great weapon, where I use the compact, I use extended magazines, I also use the ergonomic grip and the holographic sight, and I think that's just the best attachments you can have on Volkov 12, and I really love them. I use the Jolt 7 MP with the same attachments. I use the frag grenade, and for intervention I use the same as I do with the compact, I believe, except for sharpshooting. Instead I use team player with grenade belt, integrated radar, and athleticism. And I also personally think this is a really great class, so I recommend it to you guys. And let's move on to the next class. In this class, for loadout number 5, I have Troptec 28, in which I use the holographic sight, the tactical stock, what is it? I use the FMJ rounds, the vertical grip, and the air injection muzzle, which is a really great combination. And if you're going to be a guy that aim down sights, this is a really great class, because the Troptec is just extremely powerful when it comes to aiming down sights. And I just threw in a random secondary because like I said, it doesn't really matter what you use. So I threw in the crumpler, so don't get mad at me. I don't actually use this class like this. I actually use other classes because it's just Troptec kind of got boring. It's just too overpowered. But I also use the stun grenade, and for the frontline specialization which I use for this class, I use privilege, grenade belt, C4 explosive, and Paragon juggernaut. Pretty much everything on the left side. But I personally think that military tactician is also pretty good. With privilege, just helps you out in the beginning, especially if the MC4 crappy spawns sometimes can get you killed. So it's really nice to have privilege to help you keep some of that health. And that's it for my fifth loadout for my Troptec 28 class. And last but not least is also one of my newfound favorite classes in Modern Combat 4, and that is the Soars A1 class. And I'll tell you the attachments I use for it right now. I use the compact stock, which is probably my favorite class stock, as you can probably tell from the past classes. I use the extended mags, the ergonomic grip, and I use the what is this? I use the recoil booster, and I actually have no sight on this gun, since I really just love the sights of this gun. It's just something about the sights of this gun, of the Soars A1, and pretty much in like all the other like Call of Duty's, the Mark Combat 3, like the Bravo one, and Scar H, Scar L. I just love the sights of those guns, so that's why I kept it on the Soars. But the great thing about this class is because I use intervention. I use all the same attachments, as you can see right here. And I use Paragon Striker again, like I did with the VEC-9, and this gun is just amazing. You move so fast with the Paragon Striker when using the Soars A1. So when you aim down sights, one of my favorite sights, it's amazing. Like you can see in the gameplay right now in the background, it's just a great class. With it, I use the Tiger X3 incendiary grenade, and I have the Advanced Recon, Airstrike, and Artillery Strike. And I personally think this is one of the best classes in the game. So quick review. The first loadout, I had the Compact 665, the Tiger X3, Stun Grenade, Intervention, And then for the military support, I have Advanced Recon, Airstrike Artillery. Second loadout, I have the VEC-9 with the Jolt at 7 MP using intervention. The next one, I have the Sniper, the X6.338 with the OPS stun grenades and the stealth specialization. The fourth loadout is the Volkov 12 with the Jolt 7 MP and an intervention again. The Sharpsec 28 is the fifth loadout with the Crumpler frontline specialization, and the last one is the Soars A1 with the intervention specialization and the Paragon Striker. So that's pretty awesome. Hope you guys really like these classes. These classes, are really, really great. I personally think, and I hope they help you out in the future. I can already tell this video is going to take a lot of editing to do, since I'm not an advanced editor. So, I'm not begging. I'm just saying, a like would help out a lot. If you guys would, mind leaving a like on this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the classes. Hope you try them out yourself. Tell me in the comments what you think of these classes personally, and actually leave some of your own favorite classes in the comments below. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy these classes. Have fun with them. They're really awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace and barrel touch.